how this works is, what's great about this is that it all works ahead of all the hard work, all the magic stuff is done ahead of time. So it basically works by itself once you've got the loops made. It's all in how you make the loops. And it's based on twists in the loops. Now, the last one is called a Mobius strip, because that is the basics of this presentation. Mobius strip is really cool. It's a one-sided piece of paper. We'll talk about that in a second. But here's how you do it. You tell the kids they need to make strips of paper like this. Or they could use material, but strips of paper work really well. What you do is you make it flat, and you bring up the ends to make a loop, just like that. Now, this is for the mom and the dad clown. And it's going to be a single loop that when you cut it, makes two separate loops. Now, it's very important that you cut these in the correct order. You cut the mom and the dad first, then the twins, then the elephant. Tiny. So I always mark mine with marks like this. One for the first one that I'm going to cut. And I put it away. Next one is for the twins. Here's where it gets tricky. You bring out the piece of paper, nice and flat. You bring it up to make your loop, but when you make your loop this time, you go one twist, two twists, like that. And you glue it. Now you have a piece of paper with two twists in it. And when you cut it, all the way around, it's going to make two loops, but they will be linked together. So I make two marks, two strips, two marks like that, so I know this is the second one that I'm going to cut. The last one, Tiny the elephant. This is the Mobius strip. Like you lay your piece of paper out flat, you bring up the ends, you give it one twist. Mark it, or glue it. I'm going to mark it with the three strips. I'm sorry, 3 strokes. Just like that. So that's the third one. Now, as I said, this is a Mobius strip. So this piece of paper only has one side. Now, to illustrate, here's a piece of paper. It has two sides. It has edges. These are the edges. It has 4 edges, but it only has 2 sides, right? But a Mobius strip has has actually only one edge and one side. How is that possible? Well, you can prove it to the kids if you want to. Talking about the Mobius strip is because here are my marks. So if I bring my pen and I start marking on this piece of paper, and I go all the way around the piece of paper and come back to the beginning where the edges are cut together. Wait, where are my marks? They're gone because they're on the other side. I have to go all the way around marking the paper to get back to where I started. Just like that. Only one side. Pretty cool. Pretty strange. Kids love this. Older kids especially get the concept. They love it. And when you cut this, it makes one giant loop. So that's the way I actually do it from start to finish. I present the routine first for the kids. Then I make the loops in front of them so they can see how they go together. They're all going to get their instruction sheets to take home. But for a project, do this in class, have all the kids make loops, and bring scissors